The UK looks to be on the cusp of a deal with the European Union to resolve problems with post-Brexit trading rules for Northern Ireland. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says he is giving it everything to get a deal done this weekend. Well, let's talk now to our correspondent Ollie Barrett in London. So Ollie reports that a deal could be imminent. Where are we right now?
That's right. Multiple reports here in the UK, but also in Irish media too, that there could be an announcement of some sort imminent from London and Brussels. We don't know whether that is going to be another update, that progress is being made with a view to an announcement in the week ahead, or whether indeed we might hear as soon as Sunday that a deal has been struck between London and Brussels. All sorts of uncertainties therefore remain, but earlier the Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab was sounding optimistic.
If we can get it over the line, we're on the cusp, we've made great progress, we're not there yet, but it would be a really important deal, and just critically, a deal that, with all the best will in the world and for all the progress that others have made, that no Prime Minister before had been able to secure. So yes, I think it would mark a paradigm shift, first and foremost, for the communities in Northern Ireland, but I think it would be a significant achievement.
One thing we do know is that Conservative and Labour MPs are being told to be at Parliament early-ish on Monday if they can be, and that is giving rise to further speculation that it might well be that Parliament sees some kind of announcement of a deal between London and Brussels on Monday itself. But as we keep being told by negotiators and officials close to these talks, until there is a deal, there isn't one.
So if or when a deal is reached on this, what happens next?
Well, part of that will relate to Westminster and the House of Commons and MPs and lawmakers in London. What we don't know exactly is what that will look like. We had Dominic Raab, the Deputy Prime Minister, asked earlier today whether Parliament would get a vote on any deal that is reached between the UK and the European Union. He would only say that Parliament will find a way to have its say, which is quite similar to what Rishi Sunak was saying last week when he was asked that particular question. He would only say Parliament will express its views. So that's giving rise to speculation that the government might be planning not to actually hold a vote if this arrangement doesn't require any fresh legislation, but just to allow a debate in Parliament. And that would be a very controversial decision. Many MPs will think that the scrutiny required for an arrangement like this would necessitate an actual vote in Parliament rather than just a debate on the topic. And then a lot of the focus would also be on Northern Ireland. If and when a deal has been announced between London and Brussels, has London been able to reach a deal that it can sell to political parties in Northern Ireland, notably the Unionist Party, the DUP, which wants Northern Ireland to remain part of the United Kingdom and has been very angry about the effect so far of the Northern Ireland Protocol. So even if and when we get to that point when London and Brussels say that they have reached an agreement between the UK and the European Union, it's certainly not all over then.